All right, y'all. I just got picked up. I want y'all to like, share, and subscribe. My brother Two-Wave, he said you gotta do a story, a video about the health system. So we all know what happened Friday, right? They lost me during the procedure. So now, they rushed me up out of there, but I couldn't do the video in there. One of the nurses came in my room the other night while I was watching Saturday Night Live, and she was like, "I'm watching this in the room next door." She said, "We watching this room next door." So all the nurses, I guess they was listening next door. They thought I was gonna be on some medical malpractice, but I videotaped every emotion and thing I went through in there, so that if I did want to file malpractice for them accidentally killing me on Friday, and they spent the last 2 days trying to get me to tell them which nurses told me, because the doctors never came and saw me that did the procedure. Nobody never came and saw me all weekend after I came back from the procedure on Friday after I died. Nobody. None of the 3 men that I saw before the procedure. Dr. Ali, his assistant, and the doctor that did the procedure. They kept sending Dr. Massey in. And I told her them was coward-ass men to keep sending her in there. I couldn't do this video still in the hospital because I don't know what they was going to do to me. You know what I'm saying? They rushed me up out of there. 2 months misdiagnosis, pancreatitis. 3 days of diagnosis with over 30 bleeding ulcers. People die from one bleeding ulcer. I have over 30. And they released me out here. And I let Dr. Massey, the internal medicine doctor, talk to my daughter so we can have that on record. Because that was all misleading and misinformation. But I had to let that happen so we can put the real information out here. You understand me? So Dr. Massey Saturday came in there and held my hand and discussed with me how she knew I was going through something because I died on Friday. But Sunday and Monday was spent telling me I didn't die on Friday. They've been telling me for the last 2 days it didn't happen. But my birthday on Christmas, and when I came up Friday, they didn't even bring me up in a wheelchair. They took me down in a wheelchair. They brought me up in the hospital bed. And in the hospital bed, they wouldn't even let me walk or nothing. They brought me up, and then all the nurses came in there, taking care of me, telling me. And then the other nurses, even a nurse that was in there the night my daughter stopped by, the night I died, she told the new nurse, he died. They pumped his stomach. The other nurse was like this, because she said it in front of me, and she said, well, that's what's in the paperwork. So I started saying it's in the paperwork. Guess what the doctor told me today? Ain't no paperwork say my heart stopped. Ain't no paperwork say my stomach was pumped. Ain't no paperwork say I stopped breathing. They didn't clean their act up, but they got me straight the fuck up out of here. And I'm sick. I was just bleeding when I boo-booed. I was throwing up and boo-booing at the same time. They put me out because I got Medicaid. The Dr. Massey told me if she was going by the rules from up top, they would have put me out Saturday. I couldn't do this video while I was in there. Shout out to all the nurses that follow me. Shout out to all the people that kept it real. I'm not saying none of the nurses' names that said it. And I ain't saying none of them. Not on here. But if there is malpractice, I will say those ladies' names so they can be represented in court. And I will compensate them after we win. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm still sick as a dog, but I'm gonna beat this. I'm gonna beat this because they sent me out here to die. Doing COVID-19. It's a pandemic. Hospital empty. The emergency room wasn't filled. They're gonna rush me out of there. She wouldn't even let me stay till tomorrow. They wanted this stool sample so bad, but they said I had to be out by midnight even if I didn't give them the stool sample. Said care source won't pay for another day. They didn't let me go because it's for my health. because they think I'm going to be well taken care of. One of the nurses came in there this morning and said, I'm about to get you a rehab therapist. And they stopped her. Yeah. She was going to give me a rehab therapist so I would be fully functional with my arms and legs, because I've been trying to be off of them for 2 months because I've been sick like this. So the medical health field is called the medical mafia. And we know natural medicine heal everything. So I'm about to be on this natural medicine shit. And I'm going to fight this shit. You understand me? So like, share, subscribe. I won't put medical mafia in the title because YouTube algorithms won't let it upload. If you're a YouTuber, you know whatever you put in your title determines if your video get uploaded. You have no idea how many times. I can't edit these videos, but I know how to edit the title so the upload get uploaded. You understand me? So that's why the titles be different all the time. And then it's not clickbait, but I'll be talking about some different shit once you get on there. So shout out to my brother Too Wavy. If you sick, heal yourself, man. Don't go to these hospitals. Buy you some insurance, because they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. We 7 hours away from Ontario, Canada, where Canada got free healthcare. So the conversation they was having with me in the hospital was strictly monetary. It wasn't humane. It wasn't no morality. Didn't give a fuck. I had to be out of there by midnight, or the hospital was gonna start charging me, which I was cool with. Because when I was in that car accident, I had over $300,000 worth of doctor bills. And the attorneys paid the doctors before they cut my check. That's why I always say I was worth $500,000 on paper. Because if you'd have gave me that money, that'd have still been a motherfucking $300 doctor bill. Got me fucked up. On a planet where they're giving people free health care. In Japan and Canada, you think I'm going to pay $300? Man, look. You got me fucked up. But this is the realest shit I ever spoke. And we're going to see what happens when I follow with my doctor, Dr. Nino Nini, who may also be a joke. You feel me? I ain't about to take all this motherfucking medicine they gave me. You think I'm about to shove all that shit in my body? I couldn't even make a toilet. I was just bleeding in the toilet when I took a shit off the medicine. They ain't even check. I'm bleeding out my ass right now. I just got released from the hospital. No cap. On whatever God you serve. I'm out. Deuces. 2 feet.